let's see how to use this validatable object. Back to the add transaction view model, and now we can define this validatable property. So let me define the validatable object of type decimal. Need to resolve this. I can call this simply amount, and let's add some validations for this amount. In our constructor we need to initialize the amount, so this is a new validatable object, and to this amount and its validations we are going to add new rule. This will be non-negative rule with some validation message which will be displayed if the amount is left empty. So let's write, please enter amount greater than 0. In our add transaction method, the first thing what we can do is to check whether or not the amount property is valid. I call amount.validate, and if amount is not valid, we can just return from the method and don't proceed with saving a new transaction. So to bind this to this entry, we're going to bind that to the text, and the binding is performed to the value of the text. So the validatable object has the value property, and the actual amount is stored to that value. Mode is two-way. As for errors, we will also bind that to the amount, but we have the errors property instead. Since this is a collection of errors, what we want to do is to have some kind of converter to only return the first error. Luckily, I have defined that converter, so this converter takes the list of errors and just returns the first element. This is also available in the code snippets, so you can just copy and paste this in your projects. And in order to use it, same thing as with the inverse bool converter, just need to register that first in the resources with some key, and then I can use that here. We are in our add transaction view, and we click on the add, and the amount is empty. We get the error we specified, please enter amount greater than 0. If we enter some value, the error is gone. So this was an introduction to validation rules. Like I mentioned before, in the later sections you will see how to use that to combine multiple rules and reuse those rules.